it's weird, let me know.
Okay. Will do. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Happy Monday.
Yay, it's,
Good morning.
I say yay Monday because I don't work outside the home anymore. I like Mondays now.
Yeah. It's
Oh my.
it's basically like any other day, really.
Yeah. Well, actually, it means my husband goes back to work.
Well, there you go.
Now that the show is starting, now I'm getting feedback.
Are you?
From me, not from you.
Oh,
Every time I talk, I get feedback now.
that's weird.
Yeah. I know. But that's me, weird.
Well, I think we all have a little weirdness in us. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Ain't nothing better than grits. I don't do the grits thing. Nope. Morning, Turtle Trader. Miss Tracy. Mr. Tim. Texas Pete, kind of. Texas Pete, is that like a hot sauce or something? I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Texas what?
Texas Pete?
Oh.
I don't know.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't have any more feedback now.
Well, that's good.
I don't like listening to myself talk.
I understand. That bugs me too. I can't do that.
I don't.
But no, everything sounds good. Good morning, Tiffany. So how'd your you alls in the audience, how did your weekend go? It was actually record breaking for me. It was a really, really good weekend. Why do you have a wig on, Tim?
What?
I don't know. He said I got a wig on. He has a wig on today. I don't know what that's about. Oh, because Tiffany said hi, ladies.
Oh, I have my wig on today. I think he put out a new video too, didn't he, Tim?
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
watch it, but I think I saw a notification that he put out a new video. I just didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but I will.
I don't know if
Pretty sure it was him.
if I'm subscribed to him. I'll have to write his name down.
I'm going to look here.
Look it
For
up.
some reason, I wasn't subscribed. Yeah, 11 hours ago.
What?
Drifting for resale in Arizona.
Okay. I'll sub to you. I will do that, and I'll watch your video.
Yeah.
Tiffany, she said mine sucked. I sold a few, but nothing great. About store closing and sales. 17 stores that will be closed by the end of 2017. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's really
Means everybody will be shopping online.
Yep. More business for us.
I wonder what. Now, I don't want to say the sky is falling or get anybody worked up or anything. This is just talking.
Right.
I'm just wondering what what eBay is doing lately. I think I I'm worried that they're like because for a while it seemed like they're trying to get away from used stuff, and then it seemed like and they were trying to get rid of the small seller, but then they changed all kinds of stuff around, and everything was great for the small seller. They were getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems like they might be going back to their old ways again of trying to get people to sell new stuff and trying to compete with Amazon again, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Something is just making me wonder lately, just the way they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
And then like I was talking to eBay the other day about something. I had called him and asked him about something. And he was looking, looking at my stuff or whatever. And he's like, "Well, you know, we don't think you need to sell like snow sleds in July,
Hmm.
because then they'll just sit around for a while." So it's like they're trying to get stuff not well, we knew that, but they're trying to get you to not list stuff outside of
The
their
season?
season. But the thing is
Wow.
that I sell Christmas stuff all year round. So why wouldn't I list my Christmas stuff as soon as I get it? But
Exactly.
it seems like they don't want you having stuff sitting around.
Hmm.
But mine, I don't think will get in that deal where they want to relist or get rid of it or whatever, or take down listings, because I
Right.
always end my listing and sell similar. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I always put them up as good till canceled, just in case I forget. Like if I'm busy that day and I
Mm-hmm.
can't end the listing and start it over again. So I always put it as good till canceled, just so I'm covered, and then I'll just catch it next month.
Right.
But so I don't think my listings would ever get into that hole where they'd want to unlist them. But I don't know. It was just kind of weird. I'd never had eBay representative anything about how long things are listed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or say anything about listing outside the season or anything like that. So it just started making me. I mean, because that's not even what we were talking about, and I don't have any old listings sitting around because I ended everything.
Right. Right.
So, um, so there's really no reason for him to talk to me about that.
Mm-mm.
But for some reason, he had brought it up.
Hmm.
You know, which
It's
I thought
kind of
was really weird.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really make any sense to
Uh,
me. So,
I mean, the only thing I could think of is maybe he looked at your history.
yeah, but
I mean,
still,
that's the only thing I can think of that that he would do to come up with that comment.
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird though.
I thought it was. I thought it was really a weird thing for him to say. And like I said, I've never had a representative say something like that before. And I've had stuff up for years. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
A year or
Right.
so.
Right. There's been things that I've listed, you know, 18 months ago when I first started, and
Yeah.
they're just, but those things still sell. They just have
Hmm.
to, the person and the need for it have to come up at the same time, and sometimes that doesn't
Yeah.
happen right away. So,
Hmm.
Sherry
And
says
sure.
if you're paying for a store, how can they tell you what to sell?
And he wasn't
Well,
really telling me what to sell. I think he was giving advice
right,
kind of thing.
right.
But like I told him, I said, I sell Christmas stuff all year round, especially
Hmm.
in July and August. I sell a lot of Christmas stuff in July and August.
Right.
At least I did last year. I can't remember the year before, but last year I remember because that's when a lot of blow molds sold, and so I remember I had to ship them suckers out when I came back from vacation, and
Hmm.
And so yeah, a lot of Christmas stuff sells in July and August. So I list Christmas stuff as soon as I get it.
Yeah.
Now, like probably like the scrapers and stuff like that, probably not, or like a sled probably
Right.
wouldn't sell in the summertime, or a winter coat. Probably don't want to list that until like August or September, but like Christmas stuff, that stuff sells all year.
But that's the thing too. I mean, there's somewhere in the world that, if it's summer one place, it's winter somewhere else. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not summer year round everywhere. So
Hmm.
that I don't keep things back. If I got 2 leather jackets the other day,
Hmm.
and I'll list them,
Yep.
and they may or they may not sell. Um, I think people look at them and say, "Oh yeah, I need a new leather jacket for the winter. You know,
Hmm.
I'll get it now."
Yep.
And maybe the price will go up when it's wintertime or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I mean, it's
Well, the thing is if I see something, especially us northern people, like when you like, I live on Lake Superior. Okay,
Mhm.
the weather can change just like that. Yesterday it was like 80 some degrees out. Today it's 50. I could really
Wow.
use one of those leather coats right now. I'm sitting here thinking, why in the hell didn't I bring my sweatshirt to town with me today? I'm like, boo, it's cold. But yeah, I mean the temperature can change just like that. And then like where I live a little bit farther. Well, I live out in the country, so I'm a little bit farther from the lake. Um, and so I don't get the lake effect weather as much as like in town does.
Right.
So I'm a little warmer in the country. So I could be, it could be 80 degrees out there and like 60 degrees in town,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Right. Because it's cooler. It's cooler out in the country for some
cooler by
reason.
the lake usually.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I could definitely. There's a lot more glitches in the system than
Hmm.
there used to be when I first started.
Oh, I
Um,
know.
and I
That's
I
been
don't know.
bothering me lately.
I think that can be just the usage. I hope that. I mean, it's eBay. That is a a household name. So
Yeah.
hopefully they have built that. Their computers and all of that. Hopefully they built that up so they can handle that stress.
Well,
You
and
know.
and like stuff that I sell, man stuff like parts and stuff like that. I mean, that stuff has got to sit there on the shelf for a while because people come and they want this stuff, but not everybody wants it.
Right.
But some stuff has to sit, and that's like when I need something for like a car or a tractor or something, eBay's the first place I go look,
Right.
see if I can find that part, you know, and a lot of people do. So that stuff has to sit around.
Right.
So eBay not wanting stuff to sit, well, then they're gonna screw up other people trying to find that stuff. If I don't have a part sitting around waiting for somebody to buy it, like I bought a couple motors the other day, little
Mhm.
motors, and um, those are gonna have to sit until the right person wants them.
Right.
Things.
Yeah.
But there is going to be somebody that's going to come along that's going to need that motor, and I'm going to have it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's
They're
exactly right.
And with the whole glitchy thing, I don't know what's going on lately. Why they're so glitchy? Um, I'm wondering if they're changed because it seems like they're making some changes in their system, so that's
Right.
probably why.
That could very well be.
I mean, I hate to say anything about the sky is falling or anything else because I don't think it is, but eBay's bottom's ever going to drop out. But yes, things have been weird lately on eBay.
Huh.
Making me think.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that happens.
It does.
The
But usually, like if the system is glitchy, it usually only happens like a couple days, and then it's good for a while. But where it's been it's been glitchy for a few days, and then a few days later, it's glitchy again, and it's been glitchy again.
right.
So that's why I've been kind of concerned about it recently because I know they have to make I mean, I used to run a server, and yeah, I mean, you always got to be tweaking stuff. You always got to be working on stuff, upgrading stuff. So, and mine wasn't even as close to what eBay is. So, and I always had to sit and work on stuff, but I can just imagine in their enormous servers what they got to be doing all the time, constantly
Hmm.
tweaking stuff.
Yeah, I think you
So,
have to go in there and um, redo not even redo your listing. Look at your pictures. See if that's something that I'm really considering is going back through. Maybe even a few a day because I got the new lighting system.
hmm yeah.
Going through and taking pictures of things that, and I think that would help because I looked at some of my older pictures and I'm like, oh my God, why would anybody buy anything from me? Because the pictures are horrible. They're just horrible. They're dark. And
Yeah.
so,
Well, it was the other day I listed something, and yesterday I was looking through my listings, and I mean, I've only got like 39 things listed right now, and I looked at this picture and I'm like, what made me think that that was okay to put on eBay?
right,
That picture, you
right,
know? I mean, I'm not that concerned about I don't think I don't know. I sell stuff with good pictures, bad pictures, whatever. But um so I'm not that huge. It is a big part, but I'm not a real big stickler about it.
right,
But this one I was like, oh my God.
right. That's exactly right.
And I thought, what in the hell was I thinking? And Sherry, why are you on the show? Aren't you on a cruise? It's nice that you took time out of your cruise to come see us. That's nice. Shows are important.
She's on a cruise.
Isn't that what she said the other day on Facebook that she was going on a cruise?
I think so. Huh. Well,
That
that's
means we're
fun.
that means we're pretty important.
I love cruises.
I think she's in the Bahamas.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I really like the Bahamas. I've been there once to Nassau and went to Atlantis, the Atlantis hotel thingy. Sherry says not me.
I could have
So
sworn it was her.
so it's not that. It's not that Sherry.
Oh, no, it was our. Never mind. It's a different Sherry. Sorry. There's too many Sherrys.
Getting your Sherrys mixed up, huh?
I am. I'm sorry.
That's
Never
fine.
mind. Yes, it's the same Sherry.
Is it?
No, it's not. Well, their pictures look the same.
Hmm.
This is our cute Sherry, right? The one that's in the chat, the one that comes in all the time.
No. No, that's a different one.
Oh, I mean, not that this Sherry isn't cute, but Oh, they
That's a
look.
different one.
Don't they look a lot alike?
But I
Okay.
think the
So
other
I'm not.
Sherry. No, I think that she says she's the old one. Well, I doubt that, but um, the other Sherry,
I'm sorry.
her hair is a little bit lighter.
Mm.
Her hair is a little bit lighter, so but she does wear glasses
Sorry,
and everything.
Sherry.
Laugh out loud. This is not the
I didn't mean that
non-cute.
way.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awful. Queen City Pick said he just got back from a cruise to Mexico. I really liked Mexico, not
Mm,
for the actual
nice.
country, but um, the weather is awesome. I really liked it there. I just went to Ensenada, but hey, it was still a cruise. We were still on a boat. Jack Smack says, "Is the coast clear or in here, or is there waterworks?" Oh God. I seen that video and I was like, "Oh my God, that is ridiculous." Man, somebody needs some hormones, I think. Anyway,
Well, she
um,
took the honeybee off her name. That's why I was
that's
confused.
right. That's right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sherry. She says she's old enough to be the other Sherry's mom. Come on. Did you know the other Sherry is like in her 50s?
Is she?
Yeah,
Wow.
not to give that up or any. Sorry, Sherry. But, I mean, let's see. Yeah, Sharky Mom says, "Oh, Tim, let's not bring up that subject."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Um, okay, I don't know. I don't understand this one. Their name is, and it may be a troll. So let me know if you think it's a troll. You want, I don't know what that name is. I have too many chromosomes, so I went outside and got sunburnt, and then I ate a carrot, but I pooped myself, so I sold my rabbit. Yeah, I think you're a troll.
I not really
See
sure.
ya. See ya. Block.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah. See you later. I can't believe I actually read that out loud. I probably should have read that silently. Oh well, it probably made some people laugh. So what the hell?
You made me laugh. Well, you know what? When I go and watch replays of videos
Uh-huh.
and they sit here and answer questions of people in the chat where you can't see the chat, um, was the question, So
Right.
now nobody's going to
Right.
wonder.
Exactly. Exactly. Now you know what there Jack Smack says if you watch the if you rewatch the video, the dude really did start to cry. I couldn't believe it. Oh my
What is he talking about?
god. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I don't know. But let's see here. Yeah, I mean, not to downplay any of those videos, but they were something else. I watched them this weekend and I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Um, Beth said, did Dusty survive the middle of the night?
Hmm.
Styrofoam cup shots. Yeah, I think he's okay. He said his power was like on and off, but um, I think I think he's okay.
I
Hi.
made it.
Hi, Sally.
Well,
Hey.
hey, stranger,
We were wondering.
are you okay?
Well, yeah, Jonah had his orientation today, and Joe
Oh, he
put,
got the job.
yeah, and
Awesome.
so, and then he dropped off his application to Teresa also for a couple of days a week. So, because he's only going to do a couple of days a week there, a couple of days a week at my store. So, um,
Cool.
yeah, and he's pretty much got that too.
That's good.
She wanted his application today so she can go ahead and run his background check and get that done so he can go get his drug test. So
That's awesome.
I know.
Look at that little workhorse.
He only had one job. Now he's got two. Well, I don't know. He might still have the other job too. I'm not sure. I don't know when his 2 weeks is up, but
Yeah.
he put his 2 weeks in. So guess what I just found?
Oh my gosh, what did you just find?
I just found 2 keyboards. A Yamaha.
Cool.
Nice.
And some kind of electro techno keyboard. I haven't tested them or anything. I just got home. So, but I mean, they're pretty dusty and stuff, but yeah, other than that,
The dust was just protecting it.
That's right. That's right.
Take a toothbrush and alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I use oh, that looks terrible on the camera.
What'd you do?
Like this. I have a part of a burrito in my mouth and I'm like this.
Oh my God.
What I was trying to say was I was like, take the toothbrush before you take anything wet on it.
Good job, Nikki.
There's the thumbnail for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Lean it straight down the drain, right at the start.
right at the beginning.
Yep.
Anyways, nothing controversial on this show, right?
Absolutely
Anyways,
not.
I take the toothbrush before I get it wet with the alcohol and try to get most of the dust off that way first. A dry toothbrush, and if that doesn't work, then you just use the alcohol. It'll work good with a Q-tip or something.
Okay. I just wouldn't make that motion anytime soon again.
I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Gosh.
The toothbrush?
Sorry, Valerie.
No, you're fine. You're completely fine.
Here's the handbasket.
Yep.
Go to hell in a handbasket.
That's okay. Makes the show interesting. Well, I'm glad you're back, Sally. Morning, Dawn.
Morning, Dawn.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Let's see here. I think it was Jack Smack. Was it Jack Smack that said he got banned from? Yeah, he got banned from someone's stream last night for mentioning an infamous YouTuber. Inside joke, I guess.
Well, that is a very controversial thing to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't want no funny business on his channel. He's kind of a stickler on the rules. So
He is. You know, and he's very, very trigger happy. I think he, you know, he sees something even just remotely controversial, and you know, you're gone. So you just ain't gonna put up with that stuff. Yeah, one less channel to watch. That's right.
More
And
time for work.
I don't know why that would be. Showing up said Jack, I think Chris was already on edge last night. I don't
Guess I
know.
missed a good show.
Yeah, I think I might have to go back and watch that. Really?
Chris was dropping
Chris was?
F-bombs.
Wow.
That's not very usual. That doesn't happen at all.
Oh. You know, he puts up with a lot of stuff, though. I mean, he's an admin in how many Facebook groups? And just stop and think about how many times. I mean, I'm surprised that guy ain't angry all the time. Imagine all the crap you have to put up with being an admin in all those Facebook groups.
True.
Especially the reseller society with all those people. I'm not saying anything bad about groups or anything like that. I'm not saying anything bad about Chris or nothing like. I like Chris, his channel. But can you imagine being an admin in all those? He's in many different groups. He's an admin in, and then the reseller keeping an eye on. It seems like he's the only one that really watches the reseller.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine, I mean, how jaded you have to be getting after reading post after post after post of just stupidity. I mean,
they really need to just say, hey, if you don't like fucking watching my channel, then get the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Step off. You know?
Yeah.
That's really what they need to say. And you know, I love everybody in our, you know, our chat and, you know, in our groups and stuff. Yeah. I love everybody. And if I disagree with somebody, I'm just not going to tell you. I'm just going to probably keep it to myself unless you make light of it and say, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm not going to be fake. You know, right. I mean, right. I may wear makeup and stuff some of the time, but I am no fake bitch. I will tell you straight up, you know, what I think about something. And, you know, and just because I don't agree with somebody doesn't mean that they're wrong, or doesn't mean that my way is better than theirs or theirs is better than mine. It doesn't mean any of that shit. And people take all that stuff so personally, you know, like let's, for one thing, some of that shit kind of seems made up to me.
Yeah.
Just for the whole drama effect.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And
I ain't got time for that shit.
No. You know,
I want to say
sorry.
I do want to say I'm sorry. I do want to say though I don't want anything said bad about the walking picker, Chris Crone. He is a good guy. Sometimes he takes things to heart a little too much or whatever, but
yeah.
He's very passionate. He's very passionate about the rules, and if you need to know any rules about eBay, so he's the one to ask.
Right.
And he's a very nice person, but he takes his job very, very seriously.
Right.
And I've known him for years, and he's just very, very passionate about keeping his channel clean. I don't know what happened last night. I'll have to go back and watch. Also, the drama that went on, we're not going to talk about it unless these girls decide to, but I'm not going to right now. But the drama that went on from Wednesday to whenever was a really, really big thing in that community, in the reseller society community.
You're talking about the shit that went on between Lindy and
Nicole State, yes.
Nicole
and
State,
there was a lot of stuff going on. Now, whether that stuff I mean, I don't know the inside scoop or anything. I'm not on the inside reins of Reseller Society, but I imagine that a lot of stuff went on behind the scenes with all
Right.
that drama. If it was real, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or was it attention getters? I don't know.
I'm sorry. I
But
just
if it
really
was
have a
real
hard
drama,
time.
if it was real drama, I imagine a lot of stuff went on, and people probably attacked people that were associated with Nicole
Oh
State.
yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt that they did.
Because, I mean, although our viewers are wonderful, the people that we have in our chat are wonderful, but some viewers, a lot of the viewers on YouTube, they get to a fan, this fan crazy thing, and yeah, they're nuts. I mean, if you say one bad word about the watch, they will go crazy.
And you know
about
what?
it.
I'm fine with being small potatoes, because if that's what you
Because of
have
that
when
stuff.
you have
Yeah.
when you get to the big time or whatever on YouTube, if that's what you have, then I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I like the people in our chat, I like the people in our groups, and I don't have any problem with anybody. And
Yeah.
I just don't feel like everybody meshes right when you get that big.
And I feel like it was the viewers that made that explode as much as it did.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Because it was the viewers who misconstrued what
But see,
people were saying
a thing of,
and blew it out of proportion.
Right, and I agree. But if it's going to be a thing of, okay, they don't disagree with me, okay, then don't or they don't agree with me, then don't agree with me.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. I mean, why you have to push it into the drama level. You have to be able to do that on your own. It's not going to just happen, unless there's a whole group of people that are sending you death threats just because you said something about somebody else.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not saying that can't happen either, because there's some crazy motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
But it's really hard for me to believe that two people that sell online, that are supposedly strong women, are crying about all this drama bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to stand up for themselves and just say, hey, if you don't like it, get off my channel.
Right.
Instead of crying about, maybe losing 200 or 300 subscribers or whatever, just stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, they've grown their YouTube channels to be part of their income stream.
Right.
So, I mean, them losing some subscribers and stuff. And I'm not on either side, just saying that. I'm not controversy or anything. I'm just saying that they both have grown their YouTube channels as another income stream. So if they do this can affect their income stream. So if somebody was to attack, that's why I have a couple different stores, because I'm on YouTube and I don't want people to attack my main store.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if something was to happen to my little store, it's not attached to my big store. So to my little store, no big deal.
I guess
I'm in trouble. My big store would be devastating. That's the one I've had since the 90s. What did you say?
I said, I guess I'm in trouble then.
Yeah.
No, I just, it's really hard for me to understand how. I mean, yes, I know that it's a touchy subject, the autistic thing. It's very touchy, I mean, I had a kid that, had problems like that too. And, I mean, it's not something that you'd want to say, oh, look at this, look at this, how this mom is raising her kid. You don't want to say stuff like that. But But
and Mama Bear is going to come out of every mother
okay,
once
yes,
you
but
start talking.
and Mama Bear can come out, but it doesn't have to do with it. It doesn't have to get huge.
Right.
Yeah.
It could be a message sent to said person or something saying, "Hey, please don't say that about or and if you do want to talk like that, please don't have any communication with me because I really don't want to hear all that."
Right.
And be an adult,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that these people, I'm not, because there's people that misconstrue shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yep.
saying, yeah, you can come after me for saying shit about them. No, 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 no. If this is my opinion. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying who's wrong. I'm not saying anything like that. But you asked me, I will tell you.
Right.
I don't think that it was real. I think it was all made up, to tell you the truth.
Could
Just
be.
a stunt to get to
Because
cause drama.
there's been so much drama lately.
Oh yeah, YouTube has been really thick with drama.
It's just
And I'm sure that's why people are on pins and needles right now in different groups, including Chris.
And that's sad.
Because I'm
you
sure
don't get on this shit to come cry and feel bad about yourself and feel bad about other people. And
no.
Once you start getting on that thing, the hate will consume you. It will totally consume you, and you'll start going after people, and just like her saying she gets death threats and stuff. If that's happening, then seriously, people have just they just need to maybe I mean, yeah, they did step back, but they need to confront also their watchers and their viewers and say, I don't want any of that, and so hit the road.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
That's the thing that I like, even though we're talking about it and in a sense, I think it needs to be talked about, but then in another sense, I don't want to,
we want to stay out of the drama.
We're, this is not a drama group,
No.
Right.
And if it ever gets to that point, we'll take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not about that. We're not doing that.
Let's start our own drama. Sally, you're a bitch. No.
Yeah, I knew that already. Thanks a lot. that happens almost every weekend where I get called a bitch, and usually for carding people.
Oh my
God. Like Sherry says, not my circus, not my monkeys.
That's right.
Exactly.
We love you all.
That's the thing, YouTube has always been okay. So I've been on YouTube for years watching videos or whatever, and I seen the first big drama thing. Well, it may not have even been the first, but the first one I saw, this was a few years ago. Everybody, I mean, a lot of YouTubers left YouTube because of it and everything. And there was a lot of live. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but it was back in like the Dallas Moore days and stuff like that. Anyways, a lot of people had left YouTube. And shortly after that, that's when the Reseller Society started, and the Golden Finger Picker and all them started coming out. And now we have our new thing. We've got Golden Finger Picker and Ronnie Hart and Craigslist Hunter, and we've got Lindy Glenn and Casey, whatever his name is, and Dusty and all them. They're all just in the last few years. Those now, and Global Voodoo, he was back in the day with all the drama, and but he stayed around. But I think he kind of feeds on that stuff. He enjoys it.
Yeah, and
but anyway,
like
but a lot of people, they say they do get death threats, and I've heard it before from other people, reliable sources, that people do get batshit crazy on here,
Oh yeah, I know. I
and
know
do
that.
and do and do send death threats and stuff like that.
And you know
Some
what
of
I
it
would
may
say?
be,
I'm right here. I'll
yeah,
point you where it's at in Michigan. I'm right here. Come get me,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah. But
Seriously.
yeah, it's a stressful
Sorry,
thing. I mean,
Valerie.
when people, but YouTube has always been, it used to be where YouTube was just against that person. The drama would go against that person. Now
Right.
people are bringing in other people's families. I mean,
Right.
like that time
Yeah.
Dusty said that they started attacking Tristan.
Right.
It used to be wives and husbands and kids. Those were all out of the mix. They were
Yeah.
off limits. Yeah, you
Right.
attack the YouTuber, but not their families.
Yeah.
You know, leave people family alone. And attacking each other, that's crazy. Why would you go onto eBay and attack somebody's business? I mean,
Right.
that is
That's
just
that's
crazy.
stupid. That is really
That's going way
stupid.
too far on something stupid.
Yeah.
And just words. I mean, whatever Lindy Glenn put out, whatever Nicole State put out, yes, I watched it all, but I'm not getting involved in it. What both of those people put out was just words.
Hmm.
Why are people pissed off? I mean that pissed off
Yeah.
about it, that they're that they're attacking the other person.
Yep.
Just words. They just,
Yeah.
you know,
And you know
um,
what? It's almost as if they're trying to take their mind off of um their business. You're
yeah,
not here. I mean, if you're here to do YouTube, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
you're here to, do eBay, or you're here to give information about eBay and information about
yeah,
different, things, then those people are taking their mind off of they're taking your mind off of your business,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
and you're just going to become consumed.
yeah.
You
And when I
become
was
consumed
watching
with
that
the
stuff,
drama and the hate.
I felt like I was in high school again, because that's what it
Oh
sounded like.
yeah.
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 And seriously, I will not. I won't tolerate that. I mean,
Mm-mm.
everybody's going to have their own, thoughts and make their own decisions about, whatever. I don't really care. I mean,
I mean,
I
me.
understand the fight and the controversy and everything, but it doesn't need to be here. We're not here to talk about, you know, yes, we share things that happen in our lives and everything, but we're not here to talk about, whether it's right or wrong or,
Hmm.
indifferent, whatever, whatever you want. We're not here. I'm here because I have a business and I'm selling things, and, you know, that's why I'm here. I'm not here to be in drama.
No.
So, and I think that's the
Mm-mm.
way a lot of people feel. They're
Right.
not here
Yeah.
with the for the drama.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Can we get a subject change?
yeah.
But
So
Scott Scott Zilke said, "Hey, Sally." Scott Zilke said he's coming to Michigan in July, so watch out, Sally.
Bring
Coming in.
it. Bring it. Bring it. I'll have my two chihuahuas waiting at the door for you.
and you'll have your katana and your whatever else.
Yeah. My kukri knives.
Yeah.
I have my butter knives waiting.
There you go. There you go.
One of my friends, he bought me kukri knives, which is the chick on Resident Evil. She has the
Mhm.
knives that come out of her back, the back holster, and yeah, I have that. Samurai Sally. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Well, tell me which one we're gonna do, Zilke, and I'll be ready for you.
There you go.
Yeah, this is hopefully a
So,
drama-free zone for good here.
oh, I hope so. I mean, yeah,
I
we
like our
just
little community.
We ain't got time for that.
No.
Nobody got
No, we're
that.
selling shit. We don't need YouTube drama. We
That is
got
right.
businesses to run and not
Yeah.
YouTube businesses.
Mm-mm. No.
I will have to watch Chris's show, I guess, today because to see what's happened to him. Poor Chris. I feel bad.
Um,
I don't even have any snowmobiles. I don't want to do that. It's too cold.
oh, they're fun. It'd be just like a jet ski, but in the snow.
He says I will have to catch you before breakfast. We'll be in an altered state after that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Valerie's
Joella
sales
think
have
they're
been
big.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's been doing awesome, but she's been working a
Very,
lot
very
too.
good. Very good. I listed 20 a day every day last week. And Friday afternoon to Sunday, I ended up with 20 sales. And then I had one Facebook marketplace sale. So basically 21 sales.
Awesome.
So
That's really good.
I was very, very excited.
That is
It,
awesome.
it's never been like that. That's the first time that's ever happened. That many sales
Growing.
on the weekend, and that
You're growing.
yeah, I'm growing, and
Did you see what
I,
Blackberry
yeah,
Thistle said?
What'd she say?
Oh no. She said, "Don't feel bad, Jack. Val kicked me out of this channel once."
and next time will be the last time, Blackberry Thistle Tea. I'm just kidding.
You've been warned.
I'm just kidding. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Watch your tone. No, I'm just kidding. That was a total accident. But yeah, the sales of just it's crazy how well they came in this week. It was just, and I kept seeing, everybody was saying, oh, it was a horrible week, and
Yeah.
I don't base my sales on how anybody else is doing,
Right.
because it's going to vary, and just because it's slow for some people doesn't mean that's across the board.
That's true.
I think, and
Yep.
it depends on what you're listing. What you're listing.
Well, the thing is we're not all selling. This ain't a cookie cutter business. We're not all selling the same things. So
Right.
yeah. Oh, what a dummy! That speedy delivery driver's driving around with his big door open. What a dumbass. Anyway, and there was some guy in a pickup truck honking his horn, chasing him down to tell him.
Oh my God.
It was funny. I just looked over and saw it. I was just laughing. Anyway, sorry. ADD or something going on. Um, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, this ain't a cookie cutter business. We all sell different things. So of course, if I'm slow one week and you're busy that week, it's gonna happen, You can't
Yeah.
a lot of people just focus on what other people's businesses are doing, and it's like you can't be that way, Even if you're selling the same, even if me, Sally, and Valerie were all selling this McDonald's cup, we're all
Right.
not gonna sell it on the same week, necessarily, Yeah, I
Let's drive
definitely
up the
had a
price
squirrel
of the
moment there.
McDonald's cup. Let's drive up the price on a McDonald's cup.
Yeah. I always go to McDonald's at $1 for any large or any size pop. So then I don't have to get out of my car. I can just go right. That was a real fat thing to say, but sometimes you just don't want to get out of your car.
That's right. That's right. I understand.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jack Smack says, I always feel like I listed it too cheap when something sells fast. Yeah, but you know what? You gotta,
Yeah.
if it does, that's money in your pocket, and
Yep.
you've
You
got
can
that
move on
money
to the
right
next thing.
now, and you move on. You
Yep.
don't get emotionally attached to your items.
Yeah.
And this whole thing about, leaving money on the table, or, if you got money in your pocket, it's better than having that item on the table that's not selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I feel. Did that make sense? Because I'm thinking about it while I'm saying it, and I'm like, that doesn't even make no sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes sense.
Yep. Going back to the speedy delivery guy with his door open. One time when I was driving for FedEx Freight, sorry, I have to tell you this. One
That's
time when
right.
I was working for FedEx Freight, and I drove a semi around town delivering stuff, and my door had broke, the chain or whatever it's called, that on the door. It wouldn't. I couldn't close my door, but I was only doing around town deliveries, so it wasn't really that big of a deal, and I just put up my strapped everything nicely neat in. I had already delivered enough so I wasn't right up to the edge
Right.
of the trailer. And so I just put a couple straps up and got everything nice and tight. And yeah, I had to I had to drive around all day with my door open. And you wouldn't believe how many people can honk and trying to get me to shut my door, Yeah. So that's probably one of the reasons why I laugh so hard, because I remember that
Yep.
everybody knows my door was open. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Wow.
But yeah. Hmm.
Man, it got quiet.
Yeah, it did.
You never have a quiet moment like that. What the heck?
When I'm on here, I'm big mouth.
Uh-oh, we got
But
thumbs down.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, the hell with you. We don't deserve that.
I know.
We're good people. Maybe if I start
Yeah.
crying, they'll give me a thumbs up.
Oh my God.
Time to put the super chat on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
Sally, we're trying to
That-
stay
You guys don't
drama free.
You guys don't have to worry about that crap.
Oh my God. Yeah, when I heard all that, I was just like, I can't believe people are actually doing that. But anyway, we gotta move on. Move
Oh, if I had a
on.
live show, I'd definitely put the super chat on. Somebody wants to give me money, go for it. Please do. Here's my PayPal address. Start sending away. Why not? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, if people want to give you money, I mean, who am I to say no?
Right.
I only have, which I love every subscriber I have. I just hit 300 subscribers. I was so
That's
excited.
awesome.
Anyways, they tell you to go ahead and put ads on your stuff. My videos aren't that great, but I put ads on them because if somebody wants to pay me for something, that's great.
Yeah.
I only make about 27 cents a month. I don't even. But whatever, I mean, they don't send me a check for 27 cents. I think you have to have like $100 or something for them to send you a
Yeah.
check, So I got a long way to go, but I figure, they're there. So if ever $100, hey, that'll be a nice little shot in the nice little spiff in the bank account,
That's true.
Yeah.
So I put them on there just in case. You never know. So yeah, if I had a live show, I'd totally put the super chat on.
Bring it back.
Never know if some rich person wants to go and give me $150 for a chair. Or something.
Or something, yeah. Yep. I don't know.
I'm sure
Um,
people know what that reference was to.
I'm sure.
When I
I'm
saw that, my jaw just dropped. I was like, "Holy shit!" I thought it was cool though. It was nice and very thoughtful.
Yeah, it was a nice gesture. Oh my
So
gosh.
if I ever have a live show, hint, 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 I'm not above asking for money. No, I'm just
There you
kidding.
go. There you go. We all need to be truthful here. Yeah.
I'm not above people giving me money.
Hey, really?
Oh,
Jack Smack says he saw someone donate $5,000 on a Twitch stream once. That's ridiculous. But
wow.
hey, you got money to give
I need
away.
I need money to call the doggy psychologist for lug nut.
Does Legnat need a psychologist?
He does. He does. He's got mental issues. he
Oh my
needs
gosh.
he needs Caesar Milan. It's gonna cost a fortune to get him out here from California. Him and his pack of dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Lug nut needs a psychologist.
That's crazy.
Needs something because he ate my husband's $400 inhaler last night.
Oh,
Yesterday.
oh.
I thought Gary was gonna kill him. But he was calm. He didn't even smack him or nothing. I was like, wow. I'm amazed. I'd be pissed.
Well, yeah, I understand because fishing and picking, that's not nice. Yeah, I mean, I had a dog like that. Honey she chewed up my glasses, my prescription glasses that I think I paid $400 for.
Oh
Um,
boy.
And what do you do? So, Megan, she said that he ate or chewed up the inhaler, her husband's inhaler. But I
Yeah.
understand. I mean, there's some, and I can't even, remember or think about all the things that she chewed up, but that's just part of being a puppy, I guess. Anissa asks, Nikki, what is your channel on YouTube?
Poplar Picker.
Yeah, Poplar Picker.
Thank you, Angela Barney, for subscribing to me.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Here, I posted in there if you want to subscribe or go check out my channel. You can just click on my
Yeah, that's great.
little
Lugnut
on your
couldn't breathe.
channel, Valerie.
Oh my gosh.
Lugnut couldn't breathe. He needed an inhaler.
Yeah, he needed some help. Oh my gosh,
Poor Lugnut.
that's funny.
Lugnut Super Dog. Yeah, after he ate, it was my husband's Advair inhaler, so that's a steroid. So Lugnut's on steroids.
See him running around the yard, doing stuff, chewing on things.
I got to teach him to clean my house.
There you go.
Yeah, chapstick. My dog Willow, the little Jack Russell, she loves chapstick. Or if you put lotion on, if I handed her a glob of lotion, she would eat it like crazy. Any kind of lotion, she just loves it. If you put lotion on, she's like licking you, licking you, she loves lotion.
Dogs are so crazy. So weird. Sherry says, teach Lugnut to list.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Jack Smacky said, I've had a couple of dogs that wouldn't stop eating poop. We got this powder from the vet and I put it on their poop, and it stopped them. Hard to believe something tasted worse than shit. Psh, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Actually, Honey used to do that too. Meat tenderizer gets dogs. Ooh, really? Meat tenderizer gets dogs to stop eating poop.
Really?
I see. That's awesome.
I would find empty chapstick carcass everywhere. It was like a war
Oh my gosh.
zone.
That's crazy.
Well, that's like every dog I've ever had that tried to get in the garbage. Pepper always worked. Lugnut just goes right through it. And yeah, Lugnut is a cute name. And the thing is that I named him after I first met him. He was just a little tiny puppy, and I only met him once, and it was either going to be Diesel or Lugnut. And I was like, you know what? Lugnut matches my personality, so I'm gonna name him Lugnut. And boy, was it perfect. Cause me and my daughter both got dogs that day, the brothers. And my daughter's like, well, if you don't take Diesel, I'm gonna. I said, yeah, I'm gonna take Lugnut. And she goes, okay, I'll name mine Diesel. Tell you, he is a lug nut. He is. It was like the perfect name for him because he is a lug nut. He's very smart, very smart. But he's he's smart but dopey, you know, and almost kind of like the way my Saint Bernard was. My Saint Bernard was very smart but just dopey acting, you know, and he's that way, just a goofball.
Aw, Sherry said I met a cat yesterday named Romeo.
Mm,
Romeo.
Romeo,
Yeah, I thought that was so cute. Oh my God, that is
that's cute.
hilarious.
That is cute. My one of my old neighbors used to have a bird, and I was like, "What's your bird's name?" He goes, "Ask him." And the reason the reason why he named it is because people go, "What's your name?" Because it's a bird, they think it'll talk. You know. I thought, well, that was creative.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. Because he just say, "Ask him," and then so yeah, people would go up to. I knew what kind of bird it was, so I knew it wouldn't talk, so I didn't get caught by that. But I was like, "Oh, that's cute," you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. Did you see what the Fishing and Picking said? My sister's dog's name is Shocker because the damn dog chewed all the electrical outlet when she first got him. He has one ear that stands up all the time now. Dog's lucky to be alive.
That's hilarious. I mean, I'm not saying that that's funny that he got shocked. If he did get shocked, I don't know if he did.
I used to have two beagles, and these were like the naughtiest dogs ever. I mean, I had a beagle mix. His name was Gus, and he was like perfect. He was the smartest dog ever. There'll never be a dog like Gus again. But anyways, so I thought, oh, I love beagles, you know. So I got these two beagles who were supposed to be like the best hunters in like northern Wisconsin. They were well known for their hunting skills. Anyways, um, they were the worst dogs ever. And yeah, they would sit there and eat each other's poop all the time. One would be pooping, the other one would be eating it as fast as they were pooping it out. And then they want to come give you a kiss, you know. It's like, nope, I just saw what you ate.
Uh, fishing and pick
But
it up.
beagles are great dogs as long as you can train them.
Are they trainable?
They are. They're very smart, but they're stubborn, so you have to stick with it, you know.
Right. Sharky Mom Dill says, when I was a child, my mother got me a dog named Cocaine. My mother got mad when I called her out from outside using her full name. I didn't know I was a kid. Oh my
Can you
gosh.
imagine a little kid out there yelling cocaine?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Sherry.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I think, it's nice. It's nice to get those thumbs up. Um, it just shows that we're doing a good job. That's right. We talk about everything. We talk about everything.
I just went and gave it a thumbs up.
Well, thanks. But that's the thing about this group and this community and everything. I think we're all good matches. But there's no bad seeds, and if there was, we got rid of them. So
Yeah.
I think everybody gets along pretty well, and
Yep.
I like
Drama
that.
free zone.
And I tell you, if it was drama, I wouldn't do it. If I couldn't
Yeah.
if I couldn't control the drama or weed out the bad seeds, I wouldn't do it. I'd close it down.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. I'm not up for the drama. If I want drama, I'll go look for it on TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna do that.
But I was sitting there watching the drama unfold just like everybody else. I mean,
Yeah.
drama draws subscribers. It seems like, I don't normally watch either one of their channels.
Right.
But I was watching every video they put out this weekend, to make
Yeah.
sure, I didn't miss anything. I have
Hmm.
no desire to watch either one of them because all they sell is clothes. I mean, every
Right.
once in a while I might take a glimpse or whatever, but not very often do I ever watch their videos because it's all clothing and I'm not a clothing seller. Um, but so yeah, but I was staying tuned. No,
Yeah. I
I
think I think you want to know what's going on. It's not so much that you want to be in on the drama. I think you just
yeah
want to know what's going on and see what other everybody's maybe
talking about
their point of view, and you know you can make your assessment of what you think is going on, or um, your thoughts about what's going on with each person and whether they're right or wrong. You can, I mean, it's a
yeah
free country, you can do that. But I just think people play on that and play it up, and like you guys said, the 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 audience, all of the watchers and all that, they're the ones that play that stuff up. So let's see. Karen Booth, Queen City Picker. I feel the same. Hope you don't view that I'm not a real reseller in a negative light. I love watching. No, it's fine. If you want to watch,
hmm
we don't have a
that
problem with
I I talk about you guys just like I talk about anybody in my family. I'm like, oh, guess what Dusty said today? Ha ha ha, or oh, and like my husband knows everything about you, Valerie, and I mean, yeah, I talk about you guys like I'm just talking about everybody else in my everyday life, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's, and I think of everyone here as my friends.
Oh, so
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the way. Sally, what are you doing? He's got this
We
big
didn't
old
think you were a
shit.
troll, Karen.
I turned off my sound for a minute, and Brandon goes, "Oh, son of a bitch."
It's okay. It's okay. Um, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're not a troll, and you know, if it's fine. That I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that you're here.
Yep.
I'm glad that you join us, and you know that you know, even if it's just a couple of laughs in the morning that you get from us, hey,
Yep.
that's okay. You know,
Yep. Because we're not always talking about reselling, so
no, probably, you know, it's probably about 50-50. That's usually about the way it ends up is about 50-50. You know, we talk about, you know, things that are going on in our lives, or, you know, and then the next minute we're talking about, you know, what we're selling, and so it varies. Laura says she listens in the evening when she lists. I know when I put you on, it'll be entertaining. Well, thank you, Laura.
Jack Smack. And if our viewers would ask us more questions, we could talk more about reselling.
True enough. True enough.
Hmm.
Tim says it's 6 a.m. here in Arizona. So he has his first coffee with us Monday through
That's good.
Friday. Wake up to the daily hustle. Well, I am so glad that y'all, you know, think so much of me, or us. I think it's great that we can, you know, do that. And I think it's a two-way street. You know, we have the chat, you have us that are talking and carrying on and everything, but you know, without you, we wouldn't have a show.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, without us, we wouldn't have a show.
We work hand in hand together.
That's right.
Karen, bless you. Thank you, my dear. You're an old un. What an old un? What's an un?
I don't
None?
know I ain't no none.
No, Karen. She said she's an old un. I didn't know what un meant.
I don't know what that means.
I hope she's not a nun. I mean, we might offend her. Nothing against nuns. I'm Catholic.
And I don't get out much. You make my day. Well, I'm glad that we can make your day.
Yes.
Oh, she said an
Look,
old.
old one. Okay. I was like, oh my God, we got a nun watching us? Oh no. I was like, oh no, I'm Catholic. I know what nuns do. Just slap you on the hand with the ruler. Oh,
Like, oh,
I
we're
was
gonna
gonna
have
say,
to
did
say
my
some
dad hire you to come watch?
hail. We're gonna have to start saying some Hail Marys and all that kind of stuff. We haven't been very good.
You
That's
scared me
funny.
there for a minute, Karen. Thought I was gonna have to go to confession.
Woo. We're safe. We are safe.
Oh, is that a nice RV?
I see Naked Man. Does anybody else see Naked Man?
Yep, I see. Part of Naked Man.
Yep.
Hi, Naked Man. She must not have her headphones on.
Yeah, she
Oh yeah,
does. She
no.
just.
Hi, Naked Man.
Say
Here's her now.
hi.
no.
Oh.
Load out your ass.
Mhm.
You know what, Megan? That's true. She said it's just a nice conversation. And if someone has a question, we're not afraid to ask.
Yep.
That's the thing. You know, I mean, and that's the thing I like about having, we have a lot of different varieties of, what people sell and how long people have been on and I love that. There's so many there's a lot of years, combined years that, people have been selling. And I've only been selling for what, probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Um, and I I'm learning stuff every day. Um, and some things, yes, I've experienced and I know about, and there's, but I'm not afraid to say I don't know that, and I'll, go to one of the other guys, one of the veterans that have been doing it for a while. Um, and they don't have a problem, telling whoever has a question what's going on and um, you know the answer to that question. um, I know when I first started, I was in a couple of other groups, and I had a lot of questions, and they were newbie questions. And yes, you can, some of those questions you can go on Google and you can look it up and figure it out. But sometimes you just need somebody's
Hmm.
experience, not so much an answer to something, but what's your experience.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
and there was only a certain few people that helped me with that. Um, but I'm glad that I at least, you know, kept looking for people. And Nikki was one of those. She was like, hey, if you have any questions or if you need any help, just, holler at me and we'll figure it out. And I was
Shh, don't tell
really
people that. No, I'm just kidding.
appreciative. Oh, now all the newbies can go to, no, I'm kidding. I'm
I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
I'm kidding.
I
But
know.
I mean, it really, there was a couple of, and I got chastised a lot for it. Well, you need to go and you need to figure it out yourself. And that's not being helpful. I understand there's things, but if you get so big on YouTube and you get your group or whatever, you don't have time for that, and that's why you're here.
Hmm.
That's what I would think, that you're here is to, and not to be some kind of YouTube star.
Exactly.
You're here to help other resellers. That's
Hmm.
what you're here for. That's what I'm here
That's what
for
I'm here
anyway.
for.
I can only speak for myself, but that's my thoughts.
Yep.
So
I've gotten banned out of other groups because of that. Because I see how they talk to newbies, and it's like, you
yeah,
guys put yourselves out there as a helping group on YouTube. I want to teach people eBay, and I want to teach them how to succeed and blah blah blah. Okay, so you're going to take their subscription, you're going to take their money from them watching your ads or giving you money on super chat or whatever, but you're not going to answer their beginner questions on your Facebook group. Bullshit. That's rude. You know, we put ourselves out there as helpers, and then you're gonna chastise somebody in your group because, or let your admins chat, or even your viewers chastise somebody because they're asking so-called stupid questions. Well, when I was growing up, my teachers always told me there's no such thing as a stupid question.
right.
The only stupid question is the one not asked.
Exactly. It's very true.
No, if you ever have any questions, I mean, I've had people who have asked me the same questions a bazillion times, and I still answer them. I mean, whatever it takes to learn.
Yeah.
If you need to ask a
And
question, don't be afraid to ask me.
yeah, I was just sad that, I didn't let those people, that chastised me, I didn't let them get me
Hmm.
down. And, I
Mhm.
didn't stop asking questions. I just said, "Well, you're an asshole," so and I
Yeah,
just moved on.
and I would say stuff about it, and they would just be like, who cares what you think, Maybe just like, and I'm like, well, we all started somewhere. Now, when I started so long ago, there really wasn't anybody to ask.
Right.
I just did it, I had to figure it out on my own. But,
Hmm.
um, and I don't want to see people go through what I've had to go through, you know, um, it's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. And if I see anybody saying anything, if somebody posts in any group, even whether I don't have a group, but if I see somebody, um, downgrading somebody because they're asking a question or they think it's a stupid question, I'm going to say something, whether it's my group or not,
Right.
because we're all here to help each other.
That's it.
Move on. Because I figure, Chad Golden Finger Picker said one time, and I agree with it, um, that, everything that he helps people with comes back tenfold, because he may answer one question, but all the information he gets from all those people that he answered questions to are coming back with other ideas or answers or whatever. You're picking up stuff, little bits of stuff from everybody.
Yeah.
You're an old hat at this. I'm always learning stuff. When you stop learning, you might as well kiss your business goodbye, because you're always learning.
Yeah.
Like I say, I watch these videos or whatever, and I really don't usually learn too much from them. But every once in a while, I pick up something, that I never thought of, you know. But I just
Right.
enjoy watching all the reseller videos, because it's just what I'm interested in. But yeah, I mean, you're never doing this stuff too long, where you're not going to learn something, you know. Just the other day, I learned something. I can't remember what it was now. um, I can't remember specifically what it was, but yeah, I remember. I never thought of that. Dummy me. It was it was such an obvious thing, and I was like, huh. But I can't remember what it was now. But anyways, I remember thinking, wow, dummy me, why didn't I think of that?
Yep.
Huh, I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah,
Hopefully
and
I can remember it when the time comes.
that's one of the reasons why, you know, Valerie wanted to start the show, is to share information.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that we were already doing that between me and her
Yeah.
from the videos that we watched. And, now I'm pulling from Valerie, asking her who to watch, because there's some people that I can't watch.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people, that they're just not my taste or whatever. So, I asked Valerie, who can I watch? I want somebody that's inspiring. I want
Mm-hmm.
somebody to inspire me. Yes, I know that I need to work on my business. I would like for somebody to inspire me to do that. I want positivity. I want, are you looking at your nose hairs?
No, I want to make sure I didn't have a booger hanging out of my nose.
Oh, great.
A hanger.
Yeah, you never know.
God.
And every time I think I do and I look, I never do. I'm not a person that has, a lot of. So why I'm worried about it, I don't know, but I always think about it. Never mind. Go on. Sorry.
I haven't.
I'm in the car. What else am I supposed to do besides look in the mirror?
But yeah, it's, just Dave and Sarah were that for me whenever I first started. They were so inspiring to me, and
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them all the time, you guys are awesome. And, and they were for a very long time. They were awesome.
Yeah.
And,
And you learned a lot. We both learned a lot
oh
from
yes,
them.
like it seemed like, every day I was telling Valerie something and she was telling me something that she learned from a video. And then we're like, it would be great to have our own show, just, and just go back and forth about stuff that we've learned,
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
It finally happened.
Boogers, poop, dogs, and cocaine.
Hey, don't get nobody in there.
Okay. I missed some stuff.
You get it all.
I've obviously missed some stuff. Jeez, I wasn't gone for that long. I had to find me another pillow to sit on.
Dogs and cocaine go hand in hand. There was a woman on here who had a dog named Cocaine.
Okay. That sums it up.
Don't get too concerned.
Dogs who do cocaine eat poop.
Maybe that's why I was checking my nose.
Well, glad you like it, Tessa. We're we're just weirdos and dorks. I label myself a dork all the time. We just try to do what we can to, entertain, and we entertain ourselves a little bit on that side. So Jack Smack says Sally was upset that she missed out on the cocaine. That's right. I could have used some cocaine today. I'm just kidding.
Silver hair stacker hit it right on the head, dork.
Yep. I actually have a shirt that it has the writing of like a Ford sign, but it has a circle around it and it says dork, but it has the writing of Ford,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Tessa, I'm glad you're watching. Thanks for watching.
This is totally my shirt. I am such a dork.
I see you make videos too. I'm going to subscribe to you, Tessa.
I'll subscribe to you too. So yeah, that's there's a lot to learn,
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the Ford font, mother's mustache. So, yeah, I can't ever think of what I'm trying to say. It seems like my kids will be putting me in a home before soon.
I know. Me and this person were talking one day. She's like, "Oh, I hope my kids don't put me in a home." I said, "I hope they do. I don't want either one of them taking care of me."
No shit.
I hope they put me in a nursing home. I'm scared that they'll take care of me.
Right.
I just told them if they do put me in a home, put me in like that one that has the, of course, in it.
Yeah.
I want something.
Yeah, I really want something to do. I don't want to be bored.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, put me in there as long as they got. I'm not a bingo person, so they got to have internet, and a shed would be nice for all my stuff.
Yeah. Gotta have that. Yeah, little mini storage units or something to go along with the room.
Sally, I hate to do this to you, but I have to run for a second.
Okay.
I drank all this
No
pop.
problem. No problem.
I'll be right back.
I can handle it. I'm sure the chat will keep me. Oh, see, Valerie's back. She's got to pee. Valerie can't hear me. Blah, 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 blah.
I can hear you now.
I'm sitting here talking to you and you can't hear me. Nikki had to run. She drank all that pop. She had to go pay.
Okay.
Megan, what are you talking about? Speaking of questions, one came up the other day about whether unsolds drop off. I did have 2 drop off over the weekend I was saving, so yes, they do. I just started watching eBay videos through Anne over at See and Save for a Disney video. Then I watched her eBay video, and that led to other YouTubers that landed me here. A lot of the YouTubers are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because, you know, a lot of people, well, you know, I'm sure some people, they start this and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm not doing YouTube or I'm not doing eBay anymore, or not doing Amazon anymore, so I'm not going to do the YouTube anymore, you know. And I'm sure that happens with a lot of people. There's a lot of people that can't do this kind of business because if it was that easy, everybody'd be doing it.
Right.
So I'm sure that's why a lot of people have dropped off and stuff, but also because of drama, you know. And
Oh yeah.
I'm sure some of that is.
I think a lot of people, you know, they see that and maybe they judge the whole reselling population or community as, you know, drama makers or whatever, you know, and they just get out, you know, they're like, oh, well, I don't want anything to do with this. So they don't look further for, you know, because they assume that we're all like that. So, you know,
Yeah.
hopefully, you know, those people will go through and, you know, find, you know, other YouTubers that are, you know,
Yeah, I mean, even,
full of drama.
you know, even if you can't stand the sound of my voice or something, hopefully, you know, they come on here and they're like, oh, you know, I can't stand the sound of her voice, and so they go and find somebody else that they can, you know, tolerate, you know, or they like to listen to. So, you know, I'm sure it happens. It happens to me.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I'm sure it happens to other people.
Yeah, there's certain people that I can't watch. I can't listen to. And that's, you know, I always have some kind of YouTube video on when I'm listening.
Yeah.
And I like to listen to, you know, I sell, the majority of the things that I sell are clothes. So those are the things that I'm really, you know, the videos that I'm really drawn to are the clothing videos, because they can, you know, tell you, you know, different brands and what you should look for, and places you can go. And, you know, I just think there's a lot of information.
Oh yeah.
But those videos are running few and far between.
Right.
There's only a few select that I'm dedicated to.
Sharky Mom Dill says, the only thing I ever stole was a chunky candy bar. I swore my parents knew. I went out and I buried it outside and never went back. I would have just ate it real fast or something.
That's right. Nobody would have ever known.
Burned up the wrapper. I'm too old for all that drama too, Queen City Picker. If I want some drama, I'll go on TBS or whatever it's called. Where they have the drama TV. I think that's what Megan's saying is that the unsolds are dropped off and they're gone. They're totally gone. So within 60 days, she says she thinks.
I think somebody else said that 60 days. But
yeah. Jack Smack says, I used to listen to economics or political podcasts while doing listings and shipping, but the drama in those got too bad with the people bickering back and forth. Oh, that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
Well, people start thinking that the way they do things is the only way to do it. There's many ways of doing this business. There's many ways that, if one way doesn't work, try another way. There's lots of different ways that things can work.
And
But
there's
people stop and say there is to know about reselling, and the only way to do it, and they get passionate about it, and that's when drama comes in.
Yeah.
well, I feel like I'm passionate though.
Yeah.
And I feel like Valerie's passionate.
But I
I
think,
feel like you're passionate.
yeah,
Well,
but you kind of, that, I think, just talking to a bunch of different resellers, it kind of gives you that, it lets you know that there's so many ways that you can do things,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that, and so you kind of develop your own way of, doing. A lot of people don't understand why people do drafts,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But if that's what works for me, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stop doing it just because somebody says, I don't understand it, or, that's dumb.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
like Todd says, my way is the right way, and I just watch resellers to see what they do wrong.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think there's actually
I'm
some people
passionate
that do
about.
that.
yeah, and I think we all just work together to see. I mean, it's kind of hard to be able to debunk all of the things that are going on in eBay, and what they're doing this time, or what they're changing, and we can all talk about that here.
Yeah.
And that's right, Queen City Picker, we have to evolve. um
Yeah,
you know
you can't just stay idle in this business.
no.
Learning is a very important thing. Um, it will help you
Yeah.
either even if you don't move out of what your niche is or whatever. Even if you sell all silverware and the only thing you sell is silverware, and everything there is to know about silverware, there's always going to continually be something new about silverware.
Yeah.
That you don't know.
Yeah. Tessa. Hi, Tessa. I think this is the first time I've seen you on here. She says, I think it depends on the YouTuber. Some of us like to hear about your lives, but that starts blurring the lines of where your subscribers think they have a right to say something. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we're all human,
Yeah.
that do this, and we all have, other things that are going on in our lives, and I try not to, because I've had a lot of stuff go on, in my life, but I try not to um, put it out there um, very much, just because I don't want, a lot of it's not been good, so I don't want to like dampen the spirits of every by putting that on um, YouTube. um, and I think that's one of the but we have stuff going on every day.
Right. And that if you have something that you ever want to talk about, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this is the outlet for it. Maybe one day it is, maybe one day it's not.
Right.
Every day is
Right.
different. So
Yep.
yeah, I mean, we need to try and keep it as positive as we can.
Yeah.
And that will I think positivity brings positivity.
Yeah.
You talk about something positive and it's going to make somebody else feel better. It's not going to, it usually won't make them feel worse.
Exactly. Tim says the longer we hold on to stock, the less we make in the retail. People want to see new items, new products. Repeat customers are a huge part of the success or of our business. Sorry. All right, Queen City Picker, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming on.
Have a good day.
Have a wonderful Monday.
Oh, Todd, would you quit it?
Oh, you're so funny. But I love you guys. I think we have a great community, and we can talk about different things. We talk just about everything, poop and blood and guts and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
as long as your stomach can handle that, we're good.
Sometimes it gets gruesome.
Sometimes it does. And I just shake my head.
Especially when the guys are on here. It's all their fault.
Hi, Grandma Magic Classics. I was wondering where you were at.
Yeah.
I said you overslept. It's a good day to oversleep, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's very gloomy here.
Is it?
It rained
Gloomy
some
here
last
too.
night.
I think it's supposed to be like 92 degrees here today or so.
Wow, that's too hot.
I wasn't even talking about you, Sharkymon Dills. All I know is you had me at cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
You're funny, Jack.
Don't you hate that when you wake up and you don't know what year it is?
Doesn't usually happen to me. I'm like, okay, it's been 2 hours.
I hate that. What was it the other night? Was it the other night or the other morning? It was, I think it was in the afternoon. I had taken a nap.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I missed the show. I was so discombobulated that.
Megan says you have to have a strong stomach sometimes here. Poop and bugs and smoking hot Butterfingers.
Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
Hi, TJ, you're late.
Yeah, you're running late today. That's okay. It's Monday.
Put it on rewind, girl. The Coke was better then, and the Quaaludes are still around. I miss the 80s. Well, I was a kid in the 80s, so
yeah,
I don't remember that part of it. Yeah. Grandma Magic Classic says that you can't handle the 80s again.
That was I mean, I was a teenager during those years, so that was interesting. They were interesting. That's for sure.
4,000 pairs of shoelaces for $10.
Wow. The good thing about that is you can list those. Are they in packages?
I think so.
That's something you can list and forget. You just put your quantity in, and you just let them roll.
Yeah.
do like a competitive pricing on it. Probably do some free shipping on it. Yeah. Sounds good.
A horse milking and a dog pee on pants. What?
I don't know. Horse milking.
You could probably lot those up
Huh?
too if they're still in packages and sell them
Oh yeah.
too. Maybe like a shoe
And he
seller
says
would
that
buy them or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
he says mainly shoes, so it's a win-win. That's right. That is right.
Yeah, so now you can send new laces with all your shoes, too.
There you
What
go.
did I do? I can at least you never have a dog pee on your leg.
I don't know.
So Nikki did.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, the dog pee on the pants.
Oh, yep, I did.
Oh, right. I remember
Peed on my
that.
seat. I sat in
I
it.
remember that.
Didn't realize it. So I was wearing sweatpants,
That's right.
and I had made it all the way home. And then when I got up, I was like, "Oh, son of a!" That's when I felt it.
I see, Megan. Sharky Mondills, you better make sure it's a good one.
Make it interesting. Lots of drama.
And then I
I don't
won't
know if
watch it. I have a ton of shoes that I am in the middle of cleaning and listing. And Valerie's going to take a nap.
And I got a whole bunch of stuff to figure out. I had a auction this weekend at a school,
Hmm.
and I've got so much stuff I can't even tell you. I spent less than $600,
Woo.
but I got a big scoreboard, which I sold already.
You
You
did?
sold it already?
I did,
How much?
and 500.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
Who do
I
you sell something like that to?
he's a administrator for one of the school districts locally,
Oh, wow.
and I sold, or I've got a lathe, a drill press, which I'm keeping. I've got a bazillion pairs of headphones. They're worth like $16 a piece.
Wow.
Bought those for $2.50. And there's a box and a half, big box and a half of them. There's probably, I'd say, at least 40 pairs or more.
Wow.
What else did I get? Well, my husband bought a whole boiler room full of stuff besides the boilers because those weren't for sale.
Huh.
But we got everything in that boiler room: the tools, the parts.
Wow.
I got a starter, something kind of breaker, something or other. Anyways, all I know is it's worth $180 alone. So that was brand new in the box.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of good stuff this weekend. I can't forget about my Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was cool.
That
That
was
was neat.
awesome.
But Jason's right. It reminds me of Corey Haim too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he was a huge
Why
Michael
does it-
Jackson fan
Oh yeah.
Why does it remind you of him?
because he was always dressing like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
And I remember a picture or something where he was dressed in like almost that exact outfit.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You guys said
It's
Corey
under
Feldman, right? Yeah.
No, Corey Haim,
Not,
isn't it?
no, not Corey Haim. Corey Feldman was the one that looked just like, or that was like, Corey Haim was the cute one. One that died of drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Corey Feldman's the one that always dressed like Michael Jackson. He's one that looked kind of like a
Oh,
frog.
right. The one that just came out with the new record.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
So check that out.
Remember? Like he did it live on America, Good Morning America
Uh-huh.
or something. Yeah, Jack Snack says, wasn't he on television not long ago?
Yeah, he's been
and
trying to rekindle his stardom for years.
his music is weird.
I bet.
and
He's weird.
and like the whole way he dances and everything and sings, it's weird. Yeah,
He's been
Jack
trying
Snack
to-
says it was a train wreck.
He's been trying to rekindle everything he does is a train wreck. He's one of those child stars that's trying to rekindle his fame, and he's not as talented as an adult as he was as a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my God. For some reason, I was going through the channels. I think I was on Hulu. And I was trying to find something that I could watch.
Uh-huh.
So I started watching 90210
Huh.
from the beginning.
That was a good show.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe people dress like that.
That was my junior high school.
Mm-hmm.
Just
For
I don't
reals.
know. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I remember dressing like that junior high and high school.
Yep.
I had this god awful gold shirt. Well, it was like yellow shirt with long sleeves and it had gold buttons all the way down. And then I wore it with brown leggings and like boots or something. But oh my God. Ugh. I totally couldn't wear that now. But I vividly remember that outfit because I used to wear it like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, my hair had to be, and usually it was in a barrette or something. And I don't know. I just, the makeup and all of that.
Yep. I don't know. I thought it was funny just to see the way, because I dressed a little bit like that, but I think I was past that. I was already an adult.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I used to use the Aquanet.
Yep. Me too.
I mean, I just remember my hair being so hard you couldn't crunch it. Like you would go like this to the top of my head and you let go and bring right back up.
That's too funny.
Yeah, Steve was actually old when the show was made, but he looked young at that time. But he's like 55 or 60. He was in his 30s, playing a teenager.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Was that the blonde-haired guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, yeah, my leggings had stirrups.
Right.
And you know what? That's a bullet right there because I found a pair of leggings with stirrups and I sold them right away. And for like $15 or something. And they were like Faded Glory or something. They were like really, like a Walmart brand and they, oh no, it was like New Edition or can't remember. It was something like that.
Right?
Oh yeah, I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer too. That was a good show too. Nothing worse than a guy getting his fingers cut in the hairspray when he's running fingers through her hair. Yeah, you just didn't
Yeah.
do that in the
Yeah.
90s.
You
Guys
just
just
want to mess
not to
with
run their hands through your hair.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't do that. I bet the bees loved her. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know Sally probably wants to get a little bit of rest.
Yeah, work last night even when I wasn't supposed to.
No, you was a good girl and covered the shift, even though you didn't feel like it. So that's
Yeah.
good.
That was so nice of you, Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else has vertigo. I feel for them.
Yeah.
Vertigo was terrible.
Oh yeah. You've had it before, Nikki?
Yeah. I hated it.
Yeah.
My mom
Yep.
used to get it all the time. I've had it a couple of times, but my mom used to get it all the time.
Right. I had a stint of a week and a half that I had it, and I couldn't drive, or well, I did because I had to work, but I I shouldn't have drove. I shouldn't have walked. I shouldn't have showered by myself, like I would stand up from out of my bed and I'd run right into the wall because, it sucks. It does suck. But if you ever have vertigo and you want to try to get rid of it, you can look on YouTube and there's a thing called the Epley maneuver, and that is what cured me. I did it 3 times and my vertigo was gone. And they also have a new maneuver to where you can stand on your head, like doing a half somersault. You're like on your knees and then you put your head on the ground and then you raise it up slowly or whatever. The video teaches you how to do it by yourself, and it can cure it. So it's all about realigning the crystals. So,
Right.
but I would do anything to not have it, and the medicine doesn't work. So, we'll miss you, Megan.
But we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bright and
I have a
early.
doctor's appointment at 7:45, so I hope I'm going to be here.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll hold the fort down.
okay. Sounds good.
All right,
Okay, the doggies say bye.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great day and many cha-chings to you.
Get it.
Yep. Get to listen. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.